Hey guys, my name is MZ Gaming Nation. Today we're here for some more Call of Duty Black Ops 2 Zombies, and today we're going to be playing a round of Town. And so, what we're going to be showing you today is a tutorial on how to reach really high rounds. So, most people, when they play a Zombies match, is what they do is they go, right, I'm just going to get as many points as I can in a small amount of time, and I'm just going to get those points. I'm going to spend them on the box, I'm going to spend them on maybe not even perks. Maybe I know that some people that don't even spend their money on perks, that just run in, grab some stuff, they just grab some guns, they prioritize weapons, they prioritize the box, and that's all they do. They try and train some more experienced zombie players. They'll try and get a rig. What they'll do is they'll do what I'm about to do, but instead of playing the game instead of playing the game sensibly, they'll just try and get a ray gun Mark II from the box, and Mustang and Sally. And I'm here to say, your first gun is going to be a Mustang and Sally. So what I'm going to do in this is I'm just going to be showing you how to get to high rounds, the exact way, and just some tips and tricks. You don't have to do all of this. For example, I've been able to get to high rounds without a lot of this stuff, so it is still possible to get to high rounds without doing this, but I think high rounds are just easier like this. High rounds is just a lot more manageable. And so what I'm going to do is, first of all, I suggest, especially on Town, on other maps I just don't do this, but on Town, because the zombies set on fire, and so it's really difficult to shoot them for eight times in the foot and then knife them at maximizing points, and you'll just end up shooting them too many times and you'll get the kill and you won't get a melee kill. What I suggest doing is getting a gun off the wall, so the M14. I really do suggest the M14, and I suggest getting it. Well, first of all, I suggest not using the pistol at all the first few rounds, and just waiting till about round sort of 5 maybe, 5 or 6. Just save that ammo on that pistol, and if you get some max ammo then great, but I'd save that pistol. I'll tell you soon. But what you can do with the M14 on round 2, this doesn't work on round 1, so I just suggest knifing them all on round 1. Round 2, I suggest buying the M14 and shooting them in the foot. Notice here, I can just shoot them anywhere I want, these zombies that aren't on fire, but ones that have caught fire, if you shoot them in the knee, they won't die, and then you can knife them to kill them, maximizing your points. But if they haven't been caught on fire, you can just shoot them once anywhere. But if you shoot them above sort of the waist, and they've already caught on fire, even if they're not on fire anymore, but they have been caught on fire, then shooting them above the waist is going to kill them instantly, decreasing the amount of points you get. So that's just a little tip. And then same applies for I think round 3 and 4, but after that I think it's just sensible just not to do that. So you're sort of going to want to get the M14 or the Olympia, whichever you choose, just as long as you're maxing out your points. I suggest going and grabbing Quick Revive, like that. And what we're going to set up for now is Jug. So the first thing you're going to want to do is just get Jug. Jug is just like ultimate survival. Just don't even question getting Jug. I know a lot of people started on Black Ops 2 because I know Black Ops 2 was, I guess, more younger people friendly, and so more, I'm not talking like younger people as in sort of below 25 young. I'm talking young people as in under the recommended age young. So damn it, see a nuke, don't get it, because then that happens. And yeah, see, just skip the entire round. Entire round. I've just lost a lot of points doing that. But so Black Ops 2 has introduced a lot of younger players. It's just from what I've seen in my country. I know that in other countries you're going to see differences. So you won't, maybe people in your country don't play Call of Duty as much or something, but I noticed in my sort of area I live, and from who I know, a lot more people just started at Black Ops 2 in the Call of Duty series, and so I know a lot of people, like an unusual amount of people started at Black Ops 2. And so people that are newer often just don't get Jug because they have heard of such awesome weapons from the box that you can get, and they go, I want to get that gun, I want to get that gun. And it's best, you just always got to prioritize Jug. It's just paramount. Always prioritize Jug. Like, even before you get Quick Revive. I got Quick Revive because I'm prone to downing while I'm recording, because I often concentrate on my commentating too much. And this is a recording where I have to concentrate on commentating more than usual, so I'm just gonna get something that can just make sure I won't just ruin the entire game when I down. So, yeah, so I bought Quick Revive. Don't have to. I probably would be able to get Jug by now if I hadn't bought Quick Revive, but I'm missing a few points. Also, a lot of people underestimate the power of barriers, especially on transit. I think a lot of people underestimate how powerful barriers can actually be. So barriers, I say transit especially because on transit you can get perma-perks and stuff that increase the durability of them and stuff. I might get wrecked by the zombie. Don't kill me, thank you. Okay, so now I've got Jug. Now, when that happens, I don't have to be so worried. And so, what I would suggest after this is just point whoring as much as you can. The next thing we're going to buy is one, ammo for this gun, because we're just going to keep using this. Once you've got Jug, you can sort of start your training. Hence why I've got this. I'll show you what we've kept the ammo on this for. So let's go buy some ammo for this. Only $250. It's not a great gun, but because it's only round 5, you can still actually deal enough damage to get kills with it. So what we're going to do, right here, right out in front of the door to get your Jug, is going to be your training spot. So this is our training spot. There's maybe 1 or 2 other spots on this map, but they're a lot harder. And I only really suggest those other spots if you've got one person training here, and then your friend or someone else you're playing with training in another spot. Because then, 1, half your zombies will be here, half them will be in the other spot, so it's not as hard. And 2, 2 people can't train in the same spot unless you're really good. So, on Call of Duty Zombies, while these zombies are bunching up, so just do this while they bunch up. Just wait for them all to bunch up. Like, maybe I can probably start doing it now, but I'll just wait. On Call of Duty Zombies, when you do this, you get, for each non-lethal hit, and it's just a hit on a zombie, so with a pistol now, I'm obviously not going to get a one-hit kill, but if I hit a zombie now, I should get 10 points per zombie I hit. But with bullets on Call of Duty Zombies, you don't actually hit just one zombie when they're all bunched together. I just shot a bullet and I got 40 points. Let's do it again. I got 50 points because my bullet on my M19 just went through 5 zombies. Do it again. That's 40 points. So each bullet is 40 points. So let's do this again. Except there's spam it. 1,000 points. I've just added 300 points into what I've already got. So this is extremely effective for points. So let's do it again. So save your ammo for when to do this, because if you do this on the lower round, you are gonna just be killing the zombies, and because they're not durable enough, I guess. Look how many points I've got already. So I am killing them, and now that's gonna be useful. I am killing them, but I'm not killing them as fast, and I'm getting more hits, and the more hits I get, the more points. So we're trying to maximize our points here. So let's go like that. And so we have 3,800 points by round 6, and we've got Jug and Quick Revive, which is pretty good. Like I said before, when I got that nuke near the start, I lost about 1,000 points, 1,500 points. So I would be 1,500 points up from where I am now. I didn't have that, so a bit annoying, but you know, we'll earn it back. So now just keep using the M14 until you have 6,000 points, because we're going to buy the Galvanuckles. Now, you got to buy these early, otherwise they just become useless after round 13, or 14, I can't remember, we'll soon find out. But on up to round 13, these are a one-hit kill. And with Galvanuckles, the zombies don't actually explode in your face when you go to knife them, and so they're really, really awesome for knifing with, well, meleeing with. That's the only way you can use them anyway, but they're really, really good melee weapon because it makes the zombies not explode, and so that it's not extremely annoying when you're trying to get melee kills or trying to maximize points. And with Galvanuckles, you'll get back that 6k that you spent and earn more off them. So right now, I'm just going to bunch these zombies up, because I'm trying to earn 6k, and with my M14, I'm just going to crouch low and just aim as low as I can to deal the least amount of damage possible. Now you might be thinking, why am I doing that? Well, same principle as with the M19. The least damage I deal to the zombies, the more points I'll get, essentially. So if I go bam, bam, I'm getting lots of points. And so as many hits as I can deal to them before they actually are starting to be fatal hits, the better. Okay, that's an insta-kill. I am not going to get that because that's just going to make it harder to get points. So now I have 6,000 points. I'm going to go show you what the Galvanuckles do. Also, when you're running to places, I always suggest holding out your M19, because then that's just going to make it a whole lot easier to pull. So look, that zombie was a burning zombie. It's definitely on fire. Knife him, no explosion, no damage done to yourself, and you've just got 130 points off that kill. Awesome. I also forgot to mention that throughout this entire tutorial, you're going to be able to get to extremely high rounds without having to use the box until at least round 30. I say at least round 30, I was going to say at all, but this is a tutorial I'm going to say is useful to round 40 or 50, depending on how good of a zombie player you are. But for players that don't consider themselves good players, I would say that you can get to round 40 using this strategy. As long as you can deal with the training. See, I wouldn't do that. Never ever lunge for a zombie when they're in lava and when they're actually standing on top of lava, because then that'll happen and then you're likely to go down. But this strategy will be useful for players that think that they're either pretty average or bad to get to round 40. If you think you're a pretty good zombies player, but you don't know a good strategy for this map, then I would say you can get to at least round 50 with this. So right now, whenever you get a max ammo, so that's not guaranteed. You could have, all your power-ups so far could have been max ammos, or you could have had no power-ups so far. It's entirely random. So I could have had none, or I could have had 5 max ammos. It's completely random. But whenever you get a max ammo and you've still got your pistol, I would suggest crouching low and just shooting them like we did in round 5 or in 4, whatever round it was, and doing this. You just get unbelievable amount of points, and then once you're done, once your ammo's all out, or once they're all dead, depending on what round you're on, I suggest just going in and knifing them. Well, if they're all dead, you obviously can't knife them, but still, once this ammo's out, I'm just going to go in and knife them all, and I really have maximized my points. I've almost probably got the max amount of points I could have gotten out of all of them. Unless that drug there would have been a double points, and then I would have gotten double points, but you're getting a lot of points. So the next thing that we're going to buy is we're going to pack-a-punch our pistol, because that weapon we're just going to keep for the entire game, because it's just really, really useful. And that's killed all of those zombies, but I'm probably not too bothered because I mean, I didn't really need those points. I've got what I need now. So now I've got the Mustang and Sally and the M14. Don't use the Mustang and Sally yet. I suggest either using it on a big group, or if you still need points, if you still want a point whore, because you might want to modify this strategy slightly and want to hit the box a million times, I would say just keep using your M14 until you have what you want. So I've only got 2 perks. The perks I want to need. Okay, hang on. Let me say this with proper grammar. Okay, I'm just screwing everything up I'm saying now. The perks that I'm going to need for this strategy are Double Tap, Jug, Speed Cola, Quick Revive. That was a really close call just then. So that's what happens when I try and commentate. You'll probably be a lot better at me at this. Jesus Christ, I'm trying to say like 20 different things at once. So the reason you're going to need Double Tap is because the gun we're going to use for the majority of this is the Pack-a-Punch MP5. And so the good thing about that gun is it's a really, really good gun for points, and it's pretty powerful as well. And with Double Tap, that'll just make it twice as powerful. And so the more power we can essentially add on to that the MP5, the better. because that's going to be our gun. It's an automatic gun, and automatic guns are most affected by double tap. We could have got stamina, and that's probably what we'll buy if we are on our last down and we can't buy Juggernog, not Juggernog, and we can't buy, what am I saying? Quick revive anymore. So if we're on our last down and we can't buy quick revive anymore, then we're just gonna buy stamina, because that's gonna be really useful for training. And usually people last their longest on their last down if they're using this strategy and they've got stamina, because stamina just makes this whole training thing in this area here a lot easier. So if you don't believe me that this area is actually a good place to train, go look up a guy, you might have heard of him before, called the Syndicate Project, and this training spot is actually the training spot he used, so to get to round 43, which was the world record at the time. So this is a world record spot, and I've seen people on Twitch and stuff stream to round like 70 on this map with their ray gun Mark II and everything, because that's basically the only gun that's really going to be useful after sort of round 50 sort of thing. Yeah, so this spot, lots of people use. So this training spot, I can assure you it's a good training spot, because a lot of people suggest spots that are bad, and I'm on PC, so a lot of things aren't as easy on PC, but a lot of things are easier. I don't know, it just depends. Okay, here we go. This is a bit of a weird situation, because I've got no ammo left, but I've got some other points I'm going to use. Okay, I don't know why I haven't been using my my Galvanuckles. I should be using them. Just use your Galvanuckles as much as you possibly can, guys. So if you've bought the Galvanuckles and you sort of want to use them, I've only got about 3 rounds to use them now, but these 3 rounds will be longer rounds, I should say. So the reason we've actually bought the Galvanuckles is because they are a really, really good source of good source of death, really. And they never run out of ammo, and they're really good until round 13, I think. And there's 2 knives, 2 hits, I guess. I don't know. I don't really know what to call it. I'm pretty sure they're called gibs, but I don't know. I think there might be something else. I don't know. I always see gibs as a statistic that's measured, and I haven't ever looked it up. I just can't be bothered. Okay, cool. So we've got max ammo now. I didn't really have anything that I needed to have filled up with ammo anyway. But see, look at how many points I'm earning. I've got 4 perks, I've got a Pack-a-Punch gun, I haven't hit the box once though, and I've got these Galvanuckles, and I've got 6.5k, and I'm on round 11. Which is a really good position to be in. So what I could do now, if I wanted to, I could buy the MP5 and Pack-a-Punch it and start doing my full strategy. But that's not what I'm going to do, because I want to use this M14 for as long as I possibly can, because the longer I use this, the more points I'm going to get, because I'm always going to get more points out of a really crappy gun. The M14 isn't a really crappy gun, it's just it's not very effective for higher rounds. So right now, this many shots is probably not going to kill any. Now, you didn't hear any explosions, so I don't think any died. And this gives me... Okay, I thought I was going to down just then. It's a bit weird. That's what I should have. See, I'm not getting many kills, but I'm getting lots of points. So, ammo for the Pack-a-Punch MP5, when I want to buy it, is going to be 4,500 points. And that's going to fill up about 180 ammo. So, I'm not going to earn 4,500 points out of every full gun I use. So I'm going to have to either have a backup gun, which is going to either be my Mustang and Sally, or a ray gun, or something like that. Something that's really, really powerful. Now if I can find this last zombie, and I kill him, the round's now over and I can grab this nuke and not lose any points. I gain points. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to point haul with this M14 for as long as I possibly can. If you don't feel comfortable going longer than this, what I suggest is going up to your Juggernog, buying the MP5, which is about just behind that wall where I was aiming just then, buying it, Pack-a-Punching it, and then doing the exact same strategy that I'm doing now, except instead of shooting them with the M14, shooting them with that. And when you run out of ammo, go back up there, buy some more, but you're going to run out of ammo, and then you're going to run out of points, and then you're going to be stuck, basically. So what I suggest you doing, for as long as you can, is just doing this. getting as many points just stored up so you can go for as long as you possibly can, and then when you run out of points and ammo, use your Mustang and Sally, and when that runs out, don't spend the points on more ammo, spend the points on trying to get a gun from the box. That's what I suggest. And what I also suggest when you're using automatic guns, don't grab insta-kills if you're trying to get points, because that's just getting much less, just trust me. Just getting all these points. Get all of these points until we got no more. Okay, sweet. So I might Pack-a-Punch this, or I could go by the MP5. I'm gonna go by the MP5. I would go longer. In fact, I am gonna go for another round. Well, I'll go for a round of knifing if it's still a one-hit knife. If it is, then I'm gonna go for a round of knifing. It is, so it is a one-hit knife still on round 13, so I'm gonna start knifing it again. I always forget to do it, and I've got a max ammo. Cool. I was using the M14. You're basically going to get a lot of points for whatever thing you use. Galvanknuckles or M14, you're going to get a lot of points. But if you get a ray gun or just a really powerful gun, you're going to run out of points, and you're not going to... If you want to start doing a high round strategy, you're going to run out of ammo using a ray gun, and you're going to run out of points using a ray gun. So this strategy is great just for surviving as long as you possibly can. So just... There's not really any words I can use to describe the strategy, describe the exact strategy. Just watch the way I move, basically. Watch the way I move when I train. So when I run between and where I jump, just avoid the lava as much as possible, because that's just going to get you one little bit more damaged, and then you could get 2 hits. So if I stay in that lava for longer than than I just did, so if I just start jumping across this, then if I get hit twice or maybe a bit less than that, I might get 2 hit by zombies, and then I'm going to be dead. See, now I'm red, and if I jump in that lava and then get hit once more, I'm sort of dead. Or even if I just jump in that lava, I might be dead. So, just watch out. That's why doing this is kind of dodgy. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to... I'm not really feeling comfortable knifing them right now, so I'm just going to shoot them. Cool, end of the round. Max ammo, didn't really need it. What I'm going to do now is buy the MP5, and I'm going to not Pack-a-Punch it. So if you're an experienced zombie player, I would say I'm an experienced zombie player. That rank is a good guide, but I don't want you guys to think that me or anyone with that rank is a good zombies player. I got that rank from using a strategy on Die Rise where you just train in this one spot. It's really overpowered, and I got to round 67 and without any downs, and I didn't have enough time to keep going with my match, and I knew that if I'd paused it I'd get disconnected from the servers. It's just what happens on PC. It sucks. And so what I did was I just quit the game. I had about 10,000 kills and no downs. That increases your kill death ratio to a ridiculous amount. Because that match I had a kill death ratio of 10,000 to 1. The kill death ratio you need to get the shotgun rank that you see that I have right there beside my name is 255 to 0, which isn't a very high kill death ratio for zombies. But if people have a whole bunch of downs in one match, it's going to bring their kill death ratio down a lot. So just remember, if you see someone with this rank that I've got, don't think that they're a great zombies player. People that have lots of kills, so if they've got a good strategy and they're just getting a lot more kills than anyone else, you can sort of say that they've got a that they're a good zombies player. But it, again, could be that they've just got a really good gun. They could have been really lucky on the box, and they could have just gotten like a ray gun, or off on another match they could have gotten a thunder gun or something on their second or third box roll, and then they could have just been using that for the rest of the game while everyone else is struggling trying to get a good gun from the box. And so again, just don't immediately come to assumptions when you're thinking about it. But still, if you're an experienced zombie player, I would not Pack-a-Punch this gun. That's what I was sort of aiming for in that sort of speech thing, sort of. And so just don't Pack-a-Punch this, because Pack-a-Punch this gets you less points because it does more damage. Also, if you ever find yourself trapped and you think you can't run through that, it's better to do that sort of thing I just did there with my Mustang and Sally earlier rather than later. So if you do it too late, if you wait too long to do something like that, especially with the Mustang and Sally, you're going to do damage to yourself, and getting hit once might kill you. And so I just avoid that. Is that a max ammo? No, it's another double points. Okay. So I'm going to train these guys around. Okay, I think I'm cornered. Yeah, I'm cornered. Okay. So that might happen every now and then. That was a pretty stupid move on my part. I've just got to now, because I'm down, I have to now get up and try. I say try because this is quite a hard thing to do without Juggernog. I would go straight for Jug, but that is a very dangerous place to be. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go grab Quick Revive. So grab Quick Revive first, whenever you're down. That's what I sort of suggest, but you don't have to. I could have easily gotten Jug because it's the end of the round, but I'm doing this for your benefit so you can see what I do normally when I go down. End of the round says hardly any zombies around anyway, but they will rape you if you go up here and buy Jug straight away, because they jump from there. Sorry about that. So yeah, I'd suggest just getting your Juggernog and Quick Revive back. It probably does matter what order you get it in. I'd get Quick Revive first. So if you've got Quick Revive there, you can if you're down, like I might do now. If you're down, you won't be dead for good, and obviously you don't want that. So I'll get Quick Reload, Speed Cola, whatever it is. This is my first down. So round 15, I always put myself down when I play zombies when I get downed on a really low round. But don't put yourself down if you got down on one of these on round 15. Sort of, it's not a bad thing. And yeah. So this strategy, we're now just probably gonna pack a punch our MP5. I noticed it wasn't doing as much damage. I don't know. Just use it for as long as you feel comfortable. So I feel comfortable using it for a little bit longer. So what's what I'm going to do? I'm going to use it for a little bit longer. So maybe 1 or 2 more rounds, maybe. But if I down again, then I'll probably go pack a punch it, so I'm not as vulnerable in that situation. Because back then, I basically couldn't do anything about it. I can't remember now, but was I out of ammo? Maybe. I can't remember if I was out of ammo or not. I think I was out of ammo. I had no ammo. Mustang and Sally's are going to kill me if I use them, so I just let myself die. Because I got trapped, but I'd say stay away from here, and I'd say repair it as much as you can. So just as you're going past here, I'd say just repair it. When the prompt is there, I'd say just use it. So if it's hold X for repair, just use it whenever it's there. Okay, here we go. Point haul, point haul, point haul. That's all you got to worry about. So see your max ammo, use up as much of your ammo as you can, and then get it. Then you're maximizing your ammo. Just maximize everything. Use everything to its potential. Grenades, use them. I haven't been using them, but earlier rounds, they are really overpowered. If there were claymores on this map, I'd use them. Claymores can take out a full wave even on round 20. Round 20, which for a lot of people is a fairly high round, Claymores are just overpowered. So if you're on a map, Claymores, Claymores, Claymores. That's everything. Die Rise, top of the building, they're genius for killing the jumping jacks. They're a one-hit kill on them. Just always get them. Always, always, always get them. So overpowered. So overpowered. And the best thing about it, with jumping jacks, you can take out 2 of them at once with 1 claymore. So if you're sort of like got them bouncing around behind you, grab a claymore, place it down. You're set. You killed 2 already, but you can only hold 2 claymores. But still, claymores if they're available, grab them. Semtexes, not as useful. That's why I haven't got them yet. But they're kind of out of the way on this map. You'd almost risk your life if you were to go get them. So when I go into the box, I'm gonna go hit the box if I survive longer than when this gun is actually useful. If I survive longer than that, then I'm going to need to get a ray gun or something else. box, or even if it's my secondary, like Mustang and Sally is a good gun and everything, but it's very, very, very shitty for getting out of tight situations or getting yourself out of a cornered situation right now. Like, I can't use that. It's another down. Damn it. But, yeah, so getting yourself out of that situation there, just, no. No Mustang and Sallies whatsoever. You're gonna waste ammo. God damn it. Okay, it's quite hard to do this. Okay, just bunch them up like you normally do. Just try not to get hit as much. So if you've got to do evasive tactics to not get hit, then do it. Do whatever you can not to get hit as much, and go up to quick revive, buy it first, then go to Jug. And again, bunch them up before you go up to Jug, because they will spawn up there. If one of them despawns, they're already damaged. So when you play zombies, zombies do despawn. Okay, that was my last one. Okay, so zombies despawn when you get if you damage them already, and you go too far away from them. So I'm not sure if this map has got a despawn barrier in it because it's such a small map. But on maps that do, I suggest just getting. I'm gonna say I've got enough points for that. I suggest just training them again, retraining them again before you go to Jug. Because then you know where they all are, all the zombies, and so yeah, I'd do that. Okay, so I've just down twice while using the non-Pack-a-Punched MP5, so I would go over to the Pack-a-Punch, I'd chuck your MP5 in the Pack-a-Punch, and then continue. Okay, so in this spot here, I just stay close to this wall when you do that, when the zombies are running through, and then you can avoid most of them. I'd never get hit then, so do that, train them again, round through here, do some kind of loop, doesn't really matter, as long as you know where they all are. Then you've got your Pack-a-Punched MP5. So it's actually not a bad gun just on its own. It's actually not a bad gun to have, especially on town, because it's so accessible. So then I could probably take out this full wave with my ammo equipment right here. So there we go. It's most of the wave gone. Oh, triple perk. Cool. Power up, so got a max ammo, so I can afford to waste ammo anyway. You behind here, cool. Get rid of you. Aim for headshots as much as possible as well. So see an opportunity to aim for a headshot, or if you're stood back enough and you can go like that and aim all of it. Just aim as much for headshots as possible. It's just really ammo conservative, because ammo is expensive. Ammo is infinite, but it's expensive. So as long as we get points, we can get ammo. But again, expensive. $4,500 to fill up this with ammo. And so I would just conserve ammo as much as you can, because your money will run out. No matter what gun you are using, your money is going to run out, as long as it's an automatic war weapon. I don't think there is a war weapon that you're not going to run out of ammo with, and you can get that money back with the full ammo. So what I'm trying to say is, you cannot earn back that money. So every time you go and buy ammo and then use it up again, and then buy ammo and then use it up again, you're not going to be getting the money to buy more ammo. Unless it's on the higher rounds. I think on the higher rounds you are actually getting a literally infinite supply of ammo. Or near infinite. Jesus. I think so. Because you get the right amount of points off of it. But when you get kills, like I am now, you're not actually earning that many points as you are if you were just firing ammo and not really doing any damage. And it's back to the M1911 concept. Firing bullets into them, the bullets still puncture more than one zombie, and so every puncture you get is 10 points. So the more punctures before you get a kill, the better. So now, if that zombie had trapped me, I could have killed it now because I've got the Pack-a-Punched version. So let's do this. Grab all of this off. I haven't needed to buy ammo for this yet because I've had a max ammo. But I don't know. I think, honestly, I think you do get a lot of points off of this. So as long as you're sort of conserving ammo as much as you can, then I think you'll be sweet. So I'm gonna buy ammo now. I was never gonna buy. So even if you've reloaded it and you're essentially, when you buy ammo, you're buying reserve ammo. You're not buying the clip. So if I were to go buy ammo, it would fill up 160 if I had an empty gun. Yeah, I think that's right. No, it would fill up 200. No, when you buy ammo, it basically fills the reserve ammo. So, if I were to go buy ammo, it fills the reserve, but it doesn't fill the clip. So, buying ammo when you've only got like 5 reserve is fine, because even if you've got a full clip, because buying ammo doesn't fill the clip anyway, so it's fine. So essentially, when you buying ammo, you're missing out on 1 clip. So if you ever want to do a calculation, to calculate how long you can last with it or something like that, and how many bullets it takes, just keep in mind buying ammo gets you 200 bullets, like exactly 200 bullets, and doesn't fill the clip. So it reloads, and you've got 40 in the gun, and then in the clip, 40 when you reload. So hopefully that wasn't too complicated. I know I always overcomplicate things when I try and explain something. Also, when you got an insta-kill, if you want to make use of it, like I did just then, use a grenade, because I wouldn't use your Mustang and Sally, that's the same thing. You can if you want like that, and hit them all out, but using grenades is also just as good. So, got this. I'm going to start using my Mustang and Sally a bit more. If you want to clear them faster, I'd suggest clicking both of your trigger and your aim button. I would say both trigger buttons or whatever. I don't know, that still works, I guess. On computer, I play this on PC with a mouse and keyboard, and so I'm using my left and right click. But you're on most likely on console. I don't really know many people that play on PC. But yeah, so when you're using your Mustang and Sally, use one at a time if you're using it as your main gun. But if you're using it just to clear zombies, make sure the zombies are all bunched together, and then you can use both clicks at the same time. It clears them faster, but it's not very ammo efficient. But if you're only using your Mustang and Sally to clear zombies, I don't really think it matters. So we're actually higher up with our ammo count right now, but we've had 2 max ammos in a row, so I don't remember if we have yet. No, I don't think we've bought ammo yet. So those max ammos that we've had so far are very, very, very lucky. And so again, just go through, just train, kill them all, fire your entire clip in, make sure you're getting as many hits as you can, so don't just aim randomly. So don't empty an entire clip. If you're on the later rounds, don't empty an entire clip on one zombie, because that's just really inefficient. If you empty a clip like that, straight into them, you're getting more hits. So 1, you're dealing more damage, more total damage, because you're spreading damage out, and 2, you're getting more points. So you're spreading damage and you're getting more points, but you're using the same amount of ammo. So again, ammo efficiency. All about efficiency. So I actually think that with the MP5, I think you can earn a lot of money off of a full mag. So again, I think it actually is one of those guns, one of those few guns that does enough damage. Or no, it gets you enough points that you can actually afford to fill up another full magazine, or another full. You can purchase another round of ammo before you run out of ammo, if that makes sense. So if you start with a full gun on 0 points, and then you empty it and be really efficient with it, like I am, and then by the time you've emptied your gun, you'll have enough money to buy more ammo, if that makes sense. And so it's a bit weird, I don't know what happened there. And so I think it's just one of those guns where it's like almost infinite ammo, unless some bad things happen and you're not very efficient one time, maybe, I don't know. Okay, so I think we're about to run out of ammo. I was going to say, if that was the max ammo, that would be very, very, very awesome. Okay. I'm not really too bothered about maximizing this max ammo. Don't really have a choice right now. I can't really find any zombies, and I'm not really going to reach the next round by the time this max ammo, this double points expires. Well, I just maximized that double points, kinda, with that nuke, but so let's buy some more ammo. Oh yeah, I think I've bought 1 round of ammo, I think. Yeah, I remember buying a round of ammo. That's our second round we've bought, and we're up on points. So I just need to remember that I'm on 47,000 points, and I've basically got a full gun, essentially. Well, as full as I'm ever going to get. unless I go in there with a full mag, which is dumb. There's no point doing that. Still gets you the same amount of ammo. A dumb thing to do with buying ammo. Okay, this is gonna be bad if that zombie jumps straight up from there. A bad thing to do is if you've still got ammo in reserve, even if it's just like 10 bullets can get you. So let's calculate how much 10 bullets will get you. Okay, so I think that was almost 1,000 points. So almost a fifth of an entire purchase of a clip. So not a clip, a refill. So conserve, just always conserve. Don't waste ammo. Wasting ammo is dumb. Don't do it. Even if you're just like, oh, I could just not buy ammo now. Well, I could buy ammo now, and then I wouldn't have to risk my life later. Then that would be stupid. Even because say I went and bought ammo now, I'd be wasting 104 bullets. So that'd be stupid. Don't waste it. Stuff. Because doing all these steps, I know I'm telling you a lot of what to do. So you got to buy this, buy this, buy this. If you do that, you're essentially you can go to an infinite round. Well, until it just takes this way too long. Well, essentially, if you've got a million years, then yeah, you can go whatever round you want. Okay, so when I run out of ammo, another thing to remember is if I run out of ammo and I want to go buy some ammo from up there, the Juggernog room is a death trap. So that ammo room, Juggernog room, death trap, and they've done that on purpose. So up here, if the zombies are still spawning in, it's a death trap, like a literal death trap, because zombies, there are so many spawn points up there. There's 2 barricade windows and a point where they jump out of the roof. I think there might be 2 points where they jump out of the roof. Just don't do it. Unless you've got the entire wave, because essentially in zombies there can only be 24 zombies in the map at a time. And if you've got them all following you, then a 25th zombie cannot spawn in front of you. So then you can go up there once you've got all of the wave and you can't see any more zombies going into the map. So I had an entire wave just then. Or close to an entire wave. I think it was near the end of the round. Oh, cool, max ammo. And if you're close to the, if you've got 24 zombies behind you, and you run up there, then none are going to spawn in front of you, which is amazing. So I just wait for that. A time where I would waste ammo though, guys, is if you ever get like close to cornered. So if you see a zombie ahead of you and you can predict that zombie is going to trap me in a corner, then yeah, I would kill it. I would waste ammo, because then that is a down that's saving you, and you can only have 4 downs on your 4th down you die. So if this zombie here got closer and was about to corner me, I would have killed him, but he wasn't close enough to do that. Okay, do that, and so this zombie here is probably going to corner me. Kill it, then go. I've just wasted almost a full clip, but now I'm still alive. I'm still alive and I'm still playing. So, and this is all about lasting longer when you play town. So, I know I'm giving you a lot of things to take in, but this is a full guide, essentially, on how to last a long time on town. Town is a crappy, I'd say town is a crappy map. I don't really enjoy it as a map, but it's really, really good for practicing training and really good for practicing strategies. And so, like I say, I've been telling you guys tips for playing other maps like Die Rise and stuff, so I'm not even going to get any of those right there. I want to maximize my points. So you can make decisions like that. It's not make or break. Get the maximum, get the insta-kill if you want to make it easier, but getting it's going to give you less points. So now you can see that my MP5 is getting a lot less effective. And so I just, when it's getting this effective, okay, that was stupid doing that. There's a few things I need to go over again. Oh my god, I almost got caught again. Jesus. Okay, a few things I need to go over is when you're going to kill your wave that you've got in front of you, so you kill your train, make sure you've got as many zombies spawned in as possible, because one, you've got more zombies in front of you, so you've got more zombies you're gonna get hits on, more points, blah blah blah. I've already gone over this a couple of times actually. And so yeah, just the more zombies you're gonna hit, the better. So big train equals good, is good. So, and 2, to kill them, you can't really keep training, so I can't keep doing this while I'm killing them. Unless I'm throwing grenades, which I'm not doing. So while I'm doing this, I'm standing still, which leaves me vulnerable from there and there, where that zombie just spawned there. So that leaves me vulnerable, so they can run at me and corner me while I'm standing still and shooting them. So I wait till they're all spawned in and none can spawn and kill you and trap you, like I would just explain just then. So from there or up from here. So like that, wait till most of them are spawned in, as many as you can get spawned in, and then do it. A way to use the Mustang and Sally is when it's the end of the round like it is now, no more zombies are spawning in, and that's not 24 right there. It's obvious, it's not 24. To kill them with the Mustang and Sally, end the round, there are no more zombies in the map. Probably should have waited for that. Then go up here and buy ammo. You're most safe doing that, because you've got none behind you, none anywhere, but I'd do it quick, because then they start spawning in. You can actually just wait up here, because none are spawning there, so your exit is still free. And I just say, just whatever. Doesn't really matter what you do, as long as you think it's a good idea. But just remember, maximization. Also, jumping into that corner there is a bad idea if you know that there are still a lot of zombies to spawn. So I think, I'm not entirely sure about this, but I know that in zombies there are likely, some spawn points spawn more zombies depending on where you're standing. So in this training area where we are standing, more zombies are going to spawn here, I think there, and maybe at the back there. I think those are the most common spawning points. And so if you've already got half of a wave already spawned in, and then more zombies are spawning, and you want to add on to that wave, then I think if they spawn, they're less likely to spawn up there, because that's a death trap when they come from there, because that's one point where you're not really covered from when you're training like this. So if I kill those there, and then they're gonna spawn out of there, they're gonna spawn out of there, and they're gonna spawn out of there. And less than more are gonna spawn there. So I'm gonna grab that, so I'm feeling a bit vulnerable. There we go. Okay. So let's just give you a demo what an insta-kill can do. So 66k points. Let's wait for a full wave, and let's use as much ammo as it takes to kill the entire wave. So 66k points. Basically all gone. Didn't use much ammo, but I only got about 2k. And let's just say I used a full clip. Okay. Another full wave. And we'll show you the difference between insta-kills. So we got 2k points, roughly. It's not really, unless the differences between what you're comparing is minuscule, then I'd say, 66,120, and then I got to 66,180. I know that those aren't the exact numbers. But yeah, so let's do it without insta-kill, and let's compare. So 68,140. Just as long as I sort of know roughly. Okay, so full ammo clip. About 2k actually. So your difference isn't going to be much, but then I can pump another round of ammo into them. Like that. And I haven't killed as many, which doesn't sound like a good thing, but it is. Is that a double? Oh, it's good. That as well. So I'm just get the least amount of nukes as possible. But if there's a max ammo and a nuke connected, then I'd say grab it. See, what I was saying is if you've got an insta-kill, you can kill them and clear your wave and use ammo, but you're not getting as much points per zombie, I guess, that you kill. So you can pump loads of ammo with this and not get kills, which is good for points, which is what we sort of want to do. And not get what am I saying? Not get as many kills, but you're getting more points per zombie, which is really good. So you notice then, a full wave has to spawn in just then. Full wave had to spawn in. Okay, so when this full wave had to spawn in, and a few spawned from that place up the stairs from the Juggernaut room. So, because that's an unlikely spawning point, I guess. pretty sure. I'm pretty sure not as many spawn from there. I think the same amount spawn in that room, but half have to come down there and half have to come down here. And I think, because most of the time I'm training sort of around here, I think they're more inclined to come down here. I think, I'm not entirely sure, but what I've noticed is less zombies come down there. They're less likely to come down there than they are in here. I'm not even sure about the statistics of it. I might be wrong. That's just what I've noticed. If I'm wrong, then sorry, but that's just what I've seen. That's what I've noticed. Okay, so double points again. Same deal. Maximize your points. It's all about points. But I think once you're at this point, see, this is just all in preparation. The more points you have, the more you can manipulate your current situation. And so what I mean by that is if you... Okay, I'm gonna have to go here. Yeah, I probably would have got cornered if I'd ran down there. So when this happens, it's a really, really weird thing to do. You just gotta basically just look for gaps when that happens. And it's okay to stand back like this. If you stand back and look at the situation, don't stand completely still, but if you just slow down, have a look, and look for a gap, it's better than just running around like nervous as shit looking. Because the worst thing that can happen if you've got quick revive is you'll down and you'll have to go buy quick revive again, or have to go buy your perks again. And if you've been following the strategy right, you'll have a lot of points. What I was saying, oh god, see, look, that you don't want that to happen. I'd seriously just wait over here. The least vulnerable place to kill them with. And I'm actually being dumb, and yeah, see, that got me killed. I was being dumb, and I was killing them before the entire wave had spawned in. See, you get impatient like that, you can't help it, but... So what I have to do now... Oh, okay, I just killed myself. Okay. Well. Okay. Yeah, I didn't see that coming, but... Well guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoyed the strategy I showed. Town is just a really difficult map to do. Well, it's just a difficult map because there's no really good weapons. There's no really good gun strategy for that particular map. By that I mean there's no really overpowered weapon like there have been in a lot of other maps, and so I think there needs to be a strategy where you can just run around with a gun that has essentially infinite ammo. Like in that circumstance, I was getting more ammo than I was getting points, so I was getting max ammos. I was very lucky with my max ammos. A lot of people aren't, so you might have had to buy more ammo, but even then I was getting more points per full MP5 than I was running out of ammo. So essentially by the time I had run out of ammo, I had ended up with more points than I'd started with. So it's a really good position to be in. A modification to that strategy, I'd say use monkeys. I'd say monkeys, use them as much as possible. Everyone always forgets. It's just a thing. Everyone forgets to use them. I'd use monkeys if you can remember to use them. So if you see a situation happening, I know some people are just really, really good, like a lot better than I am, at seeing a situation unfold, like looking at a problem unfolding. So if you are good at that, then I'd suggest buying monkeys so you can see when something happens. But if you're good at that, then I guess you'll be better at zombies than me, and you'll be able to find a better strategy than that. But I also suggest getting if you're not comfortable with the Mustang and Sally, because you can see that's what downed me for my last down. And so I suggest not getting that if you don't want to do what happened to me then. It's a great gun for clearing, but if you're getting into the high 40s sort of thing, it's not really as effective, and you're going to have to unleash basically an entire clip from each gun onto the zombies to clear them, which isn't as effective, and then you basically just might as well grab a ray gun. Or another alternate gun to have, because you can only have 2 guns, there's no mule kick, is grabbing an RPD, because it does less damage than a hammer, I believe, and it's got more ammo when it's pack-a-punched. Grabbing that and having that as reserve, and just when you run out of ammo or money or something, just tear them apart with that. And then if you have that as your backup, and then you're getting into the high 50s, you're sort of going to be needing to get a different gun than the MP5, and in which case you'd need to grab loads of points, because you're going to have to be grabbing a ray gun out the box, using up its entire clip, and then pack-a-punching it, using up its entire clip again, and then swapping it out, then getting it out of the box again. So that's essentially what you do. But anyway, if you enjoyed this video, enjoyed what I've told you, and you found these tips helpful, got anything else to say, I'll try and get your comments high in the comment section if you've got something I think is a good tip, and so I'll sort of make sure that they sort of stay near the top. I know it's hard to do, but yeah, there's a way to do it. If you've got a good suggestion, like I said, leave it in the comments. Good modification to the strategy, anything you think I could improve on just in general in my videos, leave that in the comments as well, and I'll be sure to see you guys in the next video. Peace.